Ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 3. I'm your host, Milzysaurus, at your service. And ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here. It is Season 3. And what a perilous journey, what an epic journey, what an astronomical journey it has been so far. I managed to do most of the editing for Season 2, and the link will be up on my YouTube channel. Please follow Milzysaurus and subscribe, like, do all those wonderful things if you enjoy this episode. I am broadcasting live on YouTube, and it has been a wicked journey so far. I am pretty much enjoying myself. I would just like to remind you guys that I am not a full-time YouTuber. I'm simply doing this for my own personal enjoyment. So sit back, put your legs up, get some popcorn, grab yourself a drink, and enjoy the show. Because boy oh boy, we have got a lot of action in store for you. I have decided from now on, when I am recording and playing my FIFA 16 game, I am going to be doing episodes by the month. That's right, it doesn't matter how long the episode goes on for. I am going to be doing each episode by the month. For example, we have started Season 3, and as you can see, we are in July, and the summer transfer window is here. So this whole episode is going to be based on in July. So if we have a look at our calendar, you can see there are no matches. However, there is going to be a lot, or at least I hope there will be a lot of transfer negotiations. Buying players, selling players, loaning players in, loaning players out, maybe even releasing players. We do not know, because I am a spontaneous and simulating, and what's the other word I'm looking for? Never mind. That's the kind of player I am. I play on improvisational styles. That simply means, guys, I do not play any games at all. I simulate every single game. So I am not your average YouTuber like you may find up on YouTube. I simply do this because I think it's a much enjoyable way to play, or at least it is for me. Not for everyone else, but mainly for me. I like playing this way because things always change. You never know what happens, and there's always some form of drama that is waiting to creep up on you around the corner. And that simply happened to PSG. Last season, we did not win the Liga. We came third. In our first season, we came first. So you could imagine how stressed I felt when this had happened. I'm hoping we will do a much bigger and better job this year. The board of directors kept me on, so that was nice of them. So I'm hoping to not let them down again. So guys, this is it, the third season, and we have so many things happening this year. So as you can see, I do not think there is any pre-season tournaments, unfortunately. I think we're just going to kick off straight away in the Liga and the Champions Cup. So, as you can see, we will have several games next month in August. But right now, we're in the summer transfer window. I'm going to run through everything with you guys as smoothly and as patiently as I possibly can. But before we get into that, I just want to remind you that I do not use this feature, the training feature. I think it was an amazing idea that EA brought into the fold for players, you know, to train up their youth players a lot faster. But I'm an old-fashioned FIFA player who likes to watch these players grow simply on their own instead of using the training feature. I don't know why, I just think it's just so long using training weekly, and I don't know. I just have no interest in it. So, yeah. Every day we're going to be going to this tab right here, the transfer news, just to see which players have been transferred. It's always interesting to know, especially players that I keep an eye out for. You know, if Cristiano Ronaldo gets bought and sent to another club, I want to know about it. I don't really look at breaking news, world news, or club news unless it's a story that really grabs me. Clubs getting ready to begin their pre-season preparation, each upcoming competition. Okay. Is it agree? Okay, right. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right. So, these are the teams we'll be facing this year. They are in alphabetical order at the moment. I do believe the two new teams that will be joining us this year are FC Metz and FC Sochaux, or I can't pronounce it. Sochaux. I bet you any money that I'm pronouncing it completely wrong. So we're just going to call them Sochaux until I find out later on how you pronounce it. The board have given me targets. That is an email for the transfer market. They want me to win the league title. They've given me my season's budget. And they would like me to win a domestic cup. I have not received my Champions Cup objective just yet. Now, as you can see, Ibrahimovic is not in the squad. If we have a look at our squad report into our strikers, we will see no Ibrahimovic. If we go into the transfers and search players, we're going to find out if Ibrahimovic has retired. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, there he is. And look at that, he's on the free agents, ladies and gentlemen. Free agents, looking for a new club. And we cannot approach him any longer. He's been added to the shortlist. I want to keep tabs on him. He's 35 years old, 87 overall. And I told you guys we would get screwed out of Zlatan Ibrahimovic. What a glitch and a half. He said to me, I might be considering retirement. And it looks to me that he just wants to look for a new club. He didn't want to sign a new contract. He obviously wanted to stay at PSG until the end of the season. And now he's a free agent. And I guarantee it, there is going to be loads of clubs looking to sign Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Or not. We'll just have to look and wait and see. He's valued at $26 million. All they would have to pay for is his wages, which was at 300,000, but now it's only 170,000. So let's see whether FIFA 16 has fixed those bugs with the whole once a player leaves your club and joins the free agents, they can get snatched by other clubs around the world. So now that we've got Zlatan Ibrahimovic on our radar, we can move on with that, guys. We have a crap ton of money, and boy oh boy, I can't wait to spend it. Transfer negotiations are all cleared now. We're going to be filling up with names, I can guarantee you. Loads of players are on transfer listed. I'm hoping to sell them all and put De Gea for a short-term loan and Lucas for a 1-year loan. Those are my targets. And obviously these players will be coming back to join me very soon. So, we're going to have a quick look at the contracts, a little sneak peek. And these will be the players that have 1 year left on their contract. So I think perhaps at the end of the summer transfer window, we'll evaluate who has about about 10 months left on their contract, I think it would be. And try and convince them to stay on. Going down the list, I think I'll give Silva a new contract. I think I'd give Matuidi a new contract. Digne a new contract. Benzema a new contract. And that would be it. So 4 players I'm looking to improve their contract with. I have opened up a youth academy, so I've got Wout Maher as my youth staff member. I can set up a scouting network right now if I want to, and I certainly am. It's going to cost me. Who knows how much it's going to cost me, but what I do know is that it's going to be in France. I want to do a 9-month duration, which is going to cost me $389,000 for any type of player. Any type of player. You name it, I want it. So, what I was thinking, guys, I know I said that this youth squad would be the squad who plays in the Coupe de Ligue. That's not going to happen this season. Maybe for season 4. By that time, we would hopefully have our youth academy squad all good and ready. And in season 4, then they would get the opportunity to shine as a third team at PSG. Really, I'm just going to go with it and see what happens. I don't know. But out of curiosity, I want to see if there are any other scouts up for grabs. You can see we have pretty much so much money left. It doesn't faze me at all. I don't think I can browse any more new jobs at this time. But I have received an email of Maha setting up a scouting network, which is fine. And basically, I'm waiting for my players to come back from their loan spell, so I can start making those changes to the squad. Not too sure what time they come back, but what I am going to do is go on to my favourite website for player stats, and that is known as Futhead, which helps me find out information on players, such as their overall rating, potential, growth, age, skill, weak foot, contract expiry. Tells me everything I need to know. Contract until 2018. Oh, wow. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, I can see some... I can see some interesting names, guys. Let's just have a look. Now, this may not work, because I see some players with contracts expiries this year. Lionel Messi, 30 years old, 94 overall, valued at $112,500,000. He's getting paid $525,000 a week, and his contract expires in 12 months. He is certainly going to be shortlisted. I'm going to inquire about Lionel Messi as well. Don't know if I'm going to get him. Quite frankly, I doubt I can. But I'm just going to see what my chief executive says. He says Messi is yet to sign a long-term deal with the club, but he's one of the key players in his role. We could get a good deal. They might consider offers between 65.7 and 87.3. That would be a bargain. An absolute bargain. So guys, we're going to do a lot of curiosity buys, which means I'm going to make an offer to clubs for certain players just to see whether they would accept that offer or not. I tried and experimented on trying to buy Lionel Messi before, off camera, and it didn't work. So I'm going to probably do a video just for you guys, just so I can prove to you that it never works for me. It never works for me at all. But let's see if it works this time around, now that we're in our third season. So he said 65.7. I'm going to do that straight off the bat. 65.7. Do you know what? Not even 65.7. I'm simply going to go for $66 million and see what they say. That's my first curiosity buy. Not saying it's going to happen. Not saying it's not. Now, I've got another one on the radar that really spikes my curiosity, because I'm seeing some wicked names down this list, and you guys know what's coming. The man himself, Cristiano Ronaldo, 32 years old, 94 overall. His contract expires in 12 months. Add to shortlist, inquire about Ronaldo, and I'm going to do a curiosity buy. I did this last January. Real Madrid wanted $100 million for him and Lavezzi. Let me see if I can offer 51 million. Just like what my chief has said there in his comments. They might consider an offer between 50.1 and 66.9 simply because he hasn't signed a long-term contract yet. We've got the money. Money is not an issue. Whether we can afford Ronaldo and Messi, that is yet to be seen. But I want to bring to your attention my third interest. I see Robben and Ibrahimovic in the list, but Ibrahimovic is now a free agent and we cannot sign him again. So we're going to retry in January just to see if he would accept it or not, just for curiosity reasons. But Robben should be on his way to PSG as he did sign a pre-contract in January. So I'm really looking forward to bringing him on the squad. But my third curiosity buy is none other than the 25-year-old left winger. Overall at 89, valued at $84 million. From Barcelona, it's Neymar. Contract expires in 12 months. I'm going to inquire about him as well, and I'm going to do yet another curiosity buy. 2 for Barcelona and 1 for Real Madrid. My chief executive reckons we might be able to persuade them between 48.9 and 65.1. I'm going to go smack bang in the middle. Not exactly. I'm just not going to take any chances and just do straight up 49 million. And I think it's quite fun to see whether these clubs accept these deals or not. Now, I understand my boy, the bad boy of PSG, Thiago Silva, receiving so many red cards last season that he's going to be up for grabs in January. But I do plan to improve his contract as he still has a lot to offer. Iniesta, his contract expires. I did attempt to try and buy him in January to replace the likes of Angel Di Maria. However, he wants to retire at Barcelona. He's been there for far too long. Since 2002, really. And it looks like he got his contract improved or upgraded. And there is no point in making an offer to him because it just won't happen. We're just going to have to wait until I do my Barcelona career mode. I see next down the list, Boateng. But Boateng has been bought in this career mode. So whether his contract expires or not, I do not know. Because I know Barcelona did buy him. Yeah, and you can see it right there. No point in putting him on the short list. And we are going to check the news every day to see major buys happening. Modric from Real Madrid. We're going to give him a go. Normally we do this in December. But I thought, hey, why not? We want to keep tabs on these players this summer in case other clubs go for the kill straight away. Now, I know we can get him easily from Real Madrid. But it will be interesting to know if we can strike a hard bargain. Especially since our chief executive is saying things like they might be persuaded between 23.1 and 30.9. For a player like Modric, you know, that's a hell of a deal. a hell of a deal. Normally, I would have gone probably for 24. But as he's 23.1, I thought, hey, go halfway. We are literally going to hit the roof on the news. And I got a feeling this could be a really lengthy episode. So what might happen, guys, is if I do hit the half-an-hour mark, or probably the 45-minute mark, maybe even an hour, I might do FIFA 16, PSG Career Mode, Season 3, July Part 2. I figured that would be the easiest way. Next candidate to possibly join PSG this year is Ozil. Mesut Ozil, I think you pronounce it. Has that special something, so I'm thinking that he's improved his contract with Arsenal. That's fair enough. We can move on and make this process a lot more faster. Let's try Ribéry, Frank Ribéry from FC Bayern. 34 years old. Has that special something. He's obviously improved his contract with the club, so we're not going to pursue him. Giorgio Chiellini would be great. A great signing. Though I've got more than enough defenders, Giorgio is actually a bit of a legend in Juventus, and he's obviously improved his contract because we can't see the 12-month expiry left. But at least we've got the two big names. We have another big name coming up in Philipp Lahm. I doubt we would ever be able to convince him to leave FC Bayern. He's been there for an awful long time. But I figured 33 years old, 86 overall. You can't go wrong there. So let's add him to shortlist, inquire, and attempt to do a curiosity buy. 13.9, ladies and gentlemen. Imagine buying Philipp Lahm. I mean, I know he's 33. But for $14 million, hell yeah. That would be amazing. But I got a sneaky suspicion he's a wine club guy, just like Lionel. Who else can I see? I've already made claims to Mats Hummels. There is Carlos Tevez. He doesn't really take my fancy, but as an 87 overall striker who's 33 years old, why not? I'm sure he's not entirely happy at Boca Juniors. And 18.5 sounds pretty reasonable. Of course, if these clubs accept these offers, I would make contract offers to the players just to see if they would come over. You know, a bit like what Simpsy does. He makes the offer to them, sees whether they would accept it, just so you know where you stand. Now, this one is a bit of a biased curiosity buy, I might add. He's from my favourite club in the world. Someone who I would certainly love to bring into the club. But I know I can't because his contract has been improved by Manchester United. They did a smart thing because he's a quality midfielder. So David Alaba, but I don't think we will be able to snatch him since he's part of Juventus now. So his contract had obviously been improved. That's just to confirm. Edison Cavani at this time would have had his contract expired in 12 months. 30-year-old who transferred to Arsenal. That was a very upsetting loss, but it was an offer we couldn't refuse. I'm that kind of manager that doesn't turn down an offer. No siree. Now, though, we've got Santi Cazorla. Santi Cazorla, now 32 years old. He has that special something. He's obviously improved his contract with the squad. Yaya Toure, I think, is on his way through pre-contracts with us. John Terry, we're not even going to go there. I know he'll be too old now. Isco could be a good shout. Let's have a quick look. Isco, 25 years old from Real Madrid. No, not happening. Jackson Martinez from Atletico Madrid. Penic, Joan Mata, Higuain, Dani Alves. These are definitely players who I should be keeping tabs on, but I don't really want to waste my time right now in punching all of their names in my shortlist. So what we're going to do is just monitor the news feed every day to make sure. But we got enough anyway. We've made enough inquiries. I think once the players come back, all my pre-contract players and all my players that have been loaned out, I can resort the squad, resort the formation, and may even resort the roles, instructions and tactics. Maybe not. I'm not too sure. But this is exactly how it's going down, guys. I simply go on the calendar and I go 2nd of July. We are moving forward now. Simulation is probably going to take longer than usual. And look at that, a pre-season tournament invite. Congratulations, Mr. Millsy. PSG has been invited to participate in a pre-season friendly tournament. This is a great opportunity to get to know all the players in your squad, experiment with different tactics, and get the team ready for the upcoming season. There is also prize money for doing well in the tournament. I would like to advance to invites. Where is FC Bayern? They are right there. Now, Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, Arsenal, Chelsea, FC Bayern. I think the other two teams are Saudi Arabian clubs. Difficulty is 4.5 stars. Prize money, potential prize money, could be $12,420,000. We're going for it because we do want to face our European rivals in FC Bayern. That is the one we want to go for. We got 9+ emails. So we received an email from the board and they say we recognise that you, the coach and staff and the players are just coming off a very draining and demanding season. So we appreciate that you have accepted the invitation to participate in the Invitational Cup. This year the competition will take place in Saudi Arabia. It's a great opportunity for you to evaluate the current squad and experiment with the lineup and tactics before the beginning of the season. It is also a key opportunity for the club to expand our brand. During the group stage of the competition, you'll be facing the following teams: Atletico Madrid, Borussia Dortmund, and Al Hilal. So game on. We ain't got FC Bayern, but that's good. We want to see them in the finals because is it going to happen again this year, guys? Are we going to lose to the likes of FC Bayern? They knocked us out 2 times in a row over the last 2 years in the finals of the pre-season tournament, and we want to change that this year. I vow to change that this year. And then it just talks about, as we progress through the tournament, we will be rewarded with funds towards our transfer budget. So Sule has rejoined us from Athletic Bilbao, sorry. So has Pastore from Atletico Madrid. Rabiot from Chelsea. Augustine from Stade de Reims. Matuidi from AS Monaco. Verratti from AS Monaco. And we've got our pre-contract arrivals. So, Huntelaar has completed. He has arrived ready to go at the club. We also got Perisic, Danny, Mertesacker, Toure, Alves, Contral, Martinez, Robben. Oh, so excited. And Hummels. Wow. And then the next 3 emails are inquiries. Barcelona has said, in response to your recent inquiry of Lionel Messi, we would like to inform you that he is not for sale at any price. Are you sure about that? That was the inquiry. In response to your recent inquiry of Neymar, we would like to inform you that he is not for sale at any price. See, Barcelona really want to keep their top players, don't they? FC Bayern have come back and said, in response to your recent inquiry of Philipp Lahm, we would like to inform you that he is not for sale at any price. They really want these players, don't they? As your club will be taking part in the Champions Cup, the board will be expecting you to win the cup. They don't ask for a lot, don't they? So, a lot of pressure is on, guys. Just want to quickly remind you of my objectives. I've got to win the league title. In a domestic cup objective, I've got to win a cup. And in a European Cup objective, I've got to win the cup. So, a lot of pressure is on, guys. Now that all of my players have come back to me, it is time to sort out my first squad. So, it's hard to decide how I'm going to do this. So what I'm going to do is just do your basic 4-4-2 formation. The flat 4-4-2. Yeah. I like that because it's easy. You can see everyone's names. Just so I know what I'm working with. Now, Benzema, an obvious first team choice. My striking man with 87 overall. We got Huntelaar, Bayerbeck as my only striking options. 33 years old, from the Netherlands, 6'1", right-footed, medium attacking and defensive work rates. Poacher speciality. What's a poacher speciality? He's got a finesse shot and he's a team player. Wow. I wonder what contract we gave him. Well, we have them two at the moment, but I'm not sure whether I want Huntelaar to be in that striking position or not. Let's look at the left side of the pitch. We have Perisic. I understand Lavezzi has been put in the transfer window, so I don't want him there anymore. Oh, Robben and Danny. So if Perisic was to go there, as he naturally is a left midfielder, he can also play on the right. 28 years old, from Croatia, with a medium attacking and defensive work rate. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves. That is not entirely bad. He's got 3 traits, as you can see. The finesse shot, flair and power header. With interesting mental and physical stats. Nothing that's really impressing me. And on the right, I think automatically Robben would definitely fit into this squad. I can't believe he's a left footer, but his attacking work rate is high. He's naturally a right midfielder, 33 years old, so he's got about 2 seasons left in him. I'm going to have to use him as much as possible. Look at those specialities and traits. I'm not liking the fact that he's injury prone. Most definitely Pogba will have to stay there, without a doubt. We have the likes of Matuidi and Verratti. That's back. So if anybody was to be alongside Pogba, it would be Verratti. Realistically, though, I would probably want Matuidi there. Simply because he's older, more experienced. He's French. Pogba's French, so you've got good chemistry going on there. He's a left footer. He's got high attacking work rate and defensive work rate. I just think he would be more suitable there. But this is not set in stone. This is not permanent. I'm simply just having a little muddle around. I would like Alves to get in goal for the first team, but he is on international duty. So he's playing for his country in Brazil at the moment. So I want to fit him there for now. Even though Benaglio, De Gea and Handanovic are better. But I'm trying to sell Benaglio, I'm trying to sell Handanovic. And I want to loan out De Gea. Because he's not fit into this squad as much as I would want him to. Defense, we do have Silva. I want him on the right, as per usual. And he has become my captain again. Next to him this year. Wow. Where is my man? Where is Mats Hummels? Guys, I'm panicking here. Where is Mats Hummels? I received the email. Let's have a look on the squad report to see if he's in the squad. Holy cow. Mats Hummels is nowhere to be seen, guys. This is not looking good. You have already negotiated a new contract with this player. He's there in contracts. If that be, why is he not in my team? I'm not going crazy, guys, surely. Tell me I'm not going crazy. No one can see Mats Hummels. This is an interesting bit of footage. He's not on my field. He's not on my bench. He's not in my reserves. Search players. Mats Hummels. Why is he at Juventus? Recently arrived from Borussia Dortmund for $0. What the hell? Why has he gone to Juventus? We have a contract with him. I'm so glad I'm recording this right now. The player has just recently joined this club and won't move again. That's utter bullshit. He's gone to Juventus, guys. It's a glitch in the system. Oh dear. Guys, we got a bit of a dilemma here. What on earth do I do in this situation? That's really bizarre. Wow. Okay. Ask for a loan? We'll try that. We do not have enough remaining wage budget. What's happened to our wages? That needs to be changed, because I noticed that as well. That's crazy, guys. That's absolutely crazy. I'm not even going to ask for the loan because he should be mine. I've got him in my contracts. Alright, so I guess Martinez will go there. The Spanish centre-back will be the replacement. That is a whole load of weird. Contral will be in my left-back position. Most definitely. Now, Marquinhos has got a red card. He's on international duty at the moment to Brazil as well. I really liked my Brazil defense plan. Maybe having Marquinhos here with Dani Alves there. I mean, Contrast from Portugal. I could loan him out along with Martinez. Do you reckon that'll work? Let's try it. So, I'm going to inquire about Marcelo again and also approach to buy. $31 million. So we will try that. Is value. They're probably going to be too pissed to sell him to me because we got Contral. And we definitely want an attempt to get Sandro. You have acquired 48. Could try and get him for less. Maybe $40 million as our first offer. Dani Alves. Acquire and buy. He's definitely a man I want. I could try and get him for less. Be a bit cheeky to do 10. I think they won't budge for 10. So let's go for 12. Maybe 12 million. And then there's Manuel Neuer, who we will also inquire. A curiosity buy maybe, to see if it would work for David De Gea. Let's see if the straight swap would work. So I'm making a lot of curiosity buys. Look at that, it says recently joined the club. Released from contract for 12. I've seen this happen to a YouTuber before. He's at Juventus. He's recently joined the club. I don't understand, guys. I really don't. If he can't be at my club, then I'm going to loan list him for the year. I'll put him on the loan list and see what happens. So we've got Alves. Benaglio's on transfer list. De Gea's was a short-term loan. And Danovic's transfer list. And we've got our centre-backs. Agra and Caceres are going to be transfer listed. Hummels is up for the year. I'm going to put Martinez and Mertesacker up for loan for the year. Simply because there's just not enough room for them. I mean, it would ruin my Brazilian defence plans. I mean, I at least want one of them to go for the year. Not going to do a short-term loan. Only for De Gea. So don't want him gone for the year. Naldo has been transfer listed. Maybe I can play a game of first come, first serve. Like, Silva automatically will stay, as he is the captain of the squad. But who would be alongside him? Martinez, Mertesacker, Marquinhos, or Sule? Even Vertonghen. But Vertonghen is transfer listed, so that won't work. So let's do that. Sule won't be too happy to be loaned out 2 times in a row. But he's 21 years old. He's got nothing to worry about. Whereas Mertesacker and Martinez are getting older now. Especially Mertesacker. Contral, first team left back. But he's Portuguese. So I'm putting him up for the 1-year loan. Digne stays. Kazawa, Uria, Georgian, Ikoko, Van der Wiel, all of them transfer listed. Now, I have this guy, Danny. I don't want to play him, to be honest. I just want to sell him, so maybe another 1-year loan, perhaps. It's difficult, really. I've got to decide who's going to play. Augustine has to go. Huntelaar would like to loan out. So, if I was to use this normal formation, it wouldn't work. Now, I want this might work. Benzema goes forward in striking position. Now, Perisic, where's he from? He's just simply a player I want to sell off as well to get some money. Pogba can't go there. can try this one. That would be nice. That could work. But then there's Coutinho. There's Coutinho, Pastore. It's very difficult. Very, very difficult. Where is Pastore? Oh, there he is. Got me nervous then. Thought not another one. He can play both wings. Even he can be on the left. Yeah. Put him on the bloody left. Why the hell not? That'll be a beast team. My only concern is Marquinhos at the moment. If I can have Dani Alves there. Now he would be on the bench. Striker is definitely Bearbeck. So, really it's second squad players I need to start buying. Not first squad. Do you know what, guys? I need to have a very long think. So what I'm going to do is end the episode there. I'm Millsysaurus. This is FIFA 16 PSG Career Mode Season 3. We are in July, and we're going to come up to the second part of July. Thank you so much if you watched this video. Thank you so much to all my non-existent fans and my future viewers. Big shout out to my subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, please, please, please give me a like. If you don't want to give me a like, that's absolutely fine. And if you feel like a dickhead, then give me a dislike. Above all else, guys, peace. That sounded a little bit lame.